In this question, it says an aqueous solution at 25 degrees C has a pH of 0.3. Calculate the pOH. In previous videos on this playlist, you'll see that pH is the negative log of the concentration of H3O+, while pOH is the negative log of the concentration of OH-. So basically, we need to be able to convert from pH to pOH. And if you'll recall, Kw equals the concentration of H3O plus times the concentration of OH minus. And as a number, it equals 1 times 10 to the minus 14. So we have this equation of the past. And if we were to take the negative log of the concentration of H3O plus, we would have pH. And if we were to take the negative log of the concentration of OH minus, we would have pOH. And if we were to take the negative log of 1 times 10 to the minus 14, we would have 14. However, once we're in log base 10, or in log space, if you will, we no longer multiply. So here we take this times this to get to this. But once you're in the log space, or you're looking at the exponents, you add exponents when you multiply. So we have this new equation. And again, you don't need to be able to derive this equation, like in several previous examples on this playlist. You ultimately just need to remember this equation, but I just wanted to remind you or show you where that came from. So now we have this equation, pH plus pOH equals 14. We're given the pH, we're asked for the pOH. This is a pretty easy problem at this point. So if we subtract pH from both sides, we find that the pOH equals 14 minus the pH, which is, in this case, 14 minus 0.3, which is 13.7. Now, as far as significant figures, I usually consider that the 14 is significant figureless, and I base my answer based on the sig figs in the pH. So here we have one significant figure. Remember, the 0 doesn't count as a significant figure. And since we're subtracting, we look at decimal places anyway, so that's convenient. So we have one decimal place in this one, and therefore we have one decimal place in our answer. And I would consider this as not worrying about how many decimal places this one has, and just based on how many decimal places this one has. So this has 1, the answer has 1.